Eva, if you're still here, I added 2 more balls to maybe tap to let me know you're here. Again, always.
Please stay back.
Well, I was gonna tell her how to do it. Never mind. So I do have another device with GhostTube, but I haven't seen anybody, use it. And of course, every time I get close to this device, so either it's probably this, maybe, even though it's not on.
Bliss.
Bliss? Huh, maybe it was just that weird. So again, if you can see me, I do have this right here, GhostTube, to add additional ways to communicate with me on top of Spirit Talker.
Explore.
Well, now you're knowing how to use it. Are you getting more energy? It's been a while, so with all these lights and heat, you would assume that you have enough energy. Should I turn off this? Maybe I should turn it off and turn it back on. Okay. If you want, you could technically push off this type of ball right here. If you want to push that off, you can. Not the crystal one. You tap that one and it glows. But if you push this one, it's just going to fall and jingle.
Am I dead?
So to answer your question, unfortunately, yes. You passed in 1968. Many years ago. And then again, as a recap, I just happened to discover your headstone while I was at a cemetery in 2003. That was 22 years ago when I visited this headstone, which had your name on it. And again, it caught my attention because it was a name that I used for my Spanish class. So I thought, that's a cute name. Probably because I used it too. So I'm going to take a picture of it. And so I did. Unfortunately, I totally forgot I did this. And then when I was looking for when I was looking for a flashlight, it was right there. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to try to contact her. So whether or not I have been communicating with her or not, I did get a few things. There was the word the bench. When I asked her, do you remember me visiting your grave? And she said the bench. And I'm like, what? Wait, there's several benches near her. There's apparently 5.
5.
Is that what you're trying to tell me? There's 5 benches near her? Which could be true. I know for a fact there's 2 for sure. So it's just basically almost a good portion of the trees had a bench near it. And bushes. So I'm wondering if that is the case. Like, fortunately, this place is a bit of ways to revisit. Because again, I was living in that area. So I was able to visit more. Can you maybe mention your son, husband, sister, beside? You're beside a bench?
Beside.
Okay, well, dang it. Now I have to... Dad, you want to visit the cemetery far away? I don't remember. It was so long ago. It might be. Shoot, I don't remember. But it is close to it. I do remember a bench and sitting, and that's how I discovered it. I just happened to be sitting, and then it's like, wait, Your name sounds familiar. Your name sounds
Caves.
Caves. Oh.
It's here. Success.
Okay. Caves. Caves. I don't know any caves, unless you mean like when they, dig holes. Maybe there's caves underneath the ground. I don't know. Or it's just random. So it would be nice to hear some names, like I said. And then because I did hear it through one of those talking apps, I figured it was okay to say your name finally. So can I get more confirmation? I'm really speaking to this lady. Her name's Eva. Can I get more confirmation? Is there any way you can let me know you're really here? Hmm.
We know you.
Oh. So I guess you do remember me from when I visited in 03. So even though we have no family connection, again, I just happen to be gravitated towards your headstone. And I'm assuming when you say we, I'm assuming it's your husband, you, maybe your parents, as well as your sister. Oh, better yet, can you tell me what your headstone photo is on top of or resting on? That'd be kind of interesting if you can say what that is, or something that's close to what it is. If you can't tell what it is, I can lift up the piece of paper so you can really see what it is. So again, if you can tell me what this...
My name is Rose.
Oh. Huh. Well, that is interesting. Because it's not her. But it is somebody I was doing some research on just a bit ago for C fans. So maybe she remembers, oh, we know you. Maybe, wait, are people knowing what I do as a detective and how I connect you guys and do ancestry research? Is that how you guys are knowing me? Because again, I did just connect a Rose. Her name was Emily Rose. Pastorello, who was Ernest Joseph Pastorello's wife. So maybe that's who's trying to say we know you. Not the same cemetery, though. Again, this is something tied to Massachusetts. I just happened to do some research and I remember Rose. So I don't know if that's her, letting me know that she was aware of what I did for her. If that's true, if you're coming from... See, I'm reaching out.
I'm reaching out.
If you're reaching out and you are from Massachusetts, at that one cemetery where I added you, can you maybe help by letting me know you're physically here? All you have to do is tap a cat ball There's 4 chances of activating one of them. I mean, I'm not going to try to force you to do that one. It might be a little too much. So again, just if you just tap one of these cat balls, it lets me know you're here. Especially if you're Rose, Emily Rose from Massachusetts that I tied to Ernest on Find a Grave. Because you didn't have a Find a Grave page. Because apparently no one knew that you were actually part of the family mausoleum, that you were in there. But being a detective that I am, again, Detective Lazaria, in case you weren't aware, I discovered that there was an article involving the obituary of that person to inform me that she was indeed in that cemetery and resting with that plot.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Just so people know. Wait, am I getting better communication when I'm not speaking to somebody I'm trying to go and it's more people from that side? Do you guys know me because of Chris, C-Fans, Spirit Box? That guy? Is that how you guys are finding me? Do you like that? That we collab in a sense? But without collabing? Does that make any sense either? Like, I do stuff that's, Mick.
Mick.
Mick, are you tied to somebody from here? This family? Even though I don't remember? Or are you tied to somebody... Nobody's been on this one, have they? Not really. Yeah, this one's like kind of weird, where it's not giving me much. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that one. Oh, I don't think I have it on here. I think I have it on this one, which is going to be difficult.
Outdoors.
Outdoors? Trying to type on this itty bitty phone here. So, Mick. So, by the way, just so people see, hold on. This is what I do. I just go here, which is the cemetery he visited that session he just aired. And then I type in the information. Sorry. The information. Mick. I'm not gonna... Nope. There's nothing that comes with that unless it's a last name. Nope, nobody. Middle name. Nope. Maybe it's at the other place. Same one I went to.
I had a good life.
That's a good. I'm glad that you had a good life. I'm assuming it maybe Rose or maybe Mick. Trying to remember.
Speaking.
So I'm assuming that's Mick, right? M-I-C-K, Mick. Oh, I got a... I got 2 at the same cemetery as this. And it is Mickey, a female. And another Mickey, or Mikey. No, it's a Mickey. It's another female. One that recently passed was, whatchamacallit? Mickey Hamilton, 2020. And the other one's 2008, which was Mickey Aries, Is this a female that's a Mick? Or is this a male? Because I'm just looking at two cemeteries. The only one that has something close to it is the one that I am photographed in. Just for the heck of it. Let's see if there's a middle name. No. Okay. Last name? What? Are you kidding me? There is one. Huh. Well, what do you know? So I do have one.
The others mean harm.
Hold on. I'm trying to get the picture. Okay. So here's the picture of that. So there's a Margaret, and apparently is resting at this cemetery. Interesting. Is this Margaret Mick that was trying to come through? That was age 62?
Feel.
Feel? Oh. She passed away in 1927. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That's what I do, detective work. Beep. Okay. So I don't know why it wasn't working, but let's see if GhostTube works again. So again, I did find somebody with the last name M-I-C-K at the place that I'm standing in and where she rests. So that was interesting. And again, I don't know if My Name is Rose is tied to the one from Massachusetts, which is a recent shift or session that C-Fans did. And
God.
Well, at least it's finally coming up with something. And I just happened to, like I said, add a memorial page for that person, Emily Rose. And she said, "We know you." So that's nice. Assuming. Again, more confirmation is if someone taps the capital, let me know if I'm actually onto something. Is the detective onto something? And I do have, I don't know if it's the bell that's causing the thing to go zoom in and zoom out.
Neither.
Neither? I was like, it's either the photo or the bell. So does that mean it's you? Are you guys trying to come through and be in the shot here? Are you trying to let me know? I mean, if you are, and you're just not successful at tapping the cat ball, if you want me to step back a little bit more, I could try. And again, if anybody happens to be poking their eyes on the bell, seeing if there's any reflection or shadows, let me know. Again, I'm in the middle. See, right? I can see, yeah, right here. In the middle. That's me. So if there's anything else moving around, the cat's been sleeping, so that's not her. So Eva, could you let me know you're really here? It'd be much...
Poltergeist.
In a sense, I guess, if that's something you can do. Because if you were, it's like more of a strong energy to be able to tap that. But I know you're not meaning harmful energy. I'm sure you're a good soul. Tap again. Yes.
Tap.
Yes, tap the bell. Are you trying to tell me if I get close up, I might be able to see you trying to tap?
Disrespectful.
Trying to, oh, there are my hands. Whee.
I can't get through.
Oh. So maybe they are trying to tap it. Interesting. It's a poltergeist, which is basically...
How come?
Now you're... Wait, why is it becoming more active? Interesting. No, I wasn't paying attention to seeing if anybody was trying to tap the bell. But again, it says poltergeist and tap. So I'm going to take this as a sign somebody's going to try to tap it.
Give it back.
Oh, also when I did mention tapping the cat balls. But so far none have come and lit up. I don't know. I could be staring at this all day. It's hard to say.
Grandma.
Grandma? Huh. Well, I have several grandmas that passed. If they're here, they can let me know. For my grandma. Oh, wait. Oh, Grandma D. Are you here? Can you let me know by tapping a cat ball? Again, Grandma D. You know who you are. Just out of respect, not saying your name, but Grandma William.
Williams.
Oh, Williams. Sorry, I got excited. But it is William, by the way, for the husband, not Williams. Whew. Got excited, sorry. But Grandma Williams? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's your name?
Agitated.
Oh, is Grandma Williams agitated now? I'm sorry. I literally, the only reason why I got so excited is because I thought I finally got a name, which is again her husband's name.
Follow us right.
Oh, that's right. Oh. I think the spirits are upset with me. But you can see where I got excited though. William. And then I realized it's Williams. Hold on. Is this person here? Like at this place? It's gonna be like a gajillion Williams, but let's see. Oh yeah. You know, 207 people with the last name Williams. Wait, Rose. Well, look what you have here. An 85-year-old Rose Williams, who's buried at the same cemetery as this one. Now am I going on the right direction? Because again, it did say Rose. I am Rose, or my name was Rose, and I got here Miss Rose Catherine Goff Williams.
I've spent years here.
Okay. Well, 2002, and you were probably in this shot, not in this shot, but I probably saw you, because again, 2003. Interesting. So people see it. Unfortunately, she is in a, here, just so people see it. Okay? Interesting. Wow. I like when I tie things together as a little detective. So maybe that's because
Sick.
Well, I'm not sure if this one's going to tell me much about you. No. I'm assuming maybe you got sick around age 85 and unfortunately your body couldn't handle it and you passed. So even though it's like a mixture of things. So I am trying to still have a communication with Eva, but it's interesting how I'm also apparently getting people that are tied to the cemetery that she's at. Because again, my name is Rose, and I eventually got Grandma Williams, and then here I am looking at this, and I just showed you. And then she was saying, she got agitated because I wasn't following them correctly. But the only reason because I got excited is because, again, this one's husband is William. And unfortunately, I got a little tied with just seeing it quickly. I'm like, what? And then I saw the S. So I do apologize to Grandma Rose Williams. I'm assuming this is her. You can confirm by tapping a cat ball if I'm correct, if the detective did her good work, and I found you. That'd be helpful.
Old.
Old, yes. 85, that is old. I'm assuming you're referring to your being sick and old. So just to confirm, even though someone told me to step back, but I was trying to show you guys again.
Desperate.
Desperate? You're desperate to tell me a message for somebody? You can. If you have any messages, you just tell it right there. But again, you can also tap here to let those people know your spiritual form is here. Just by tapping this little ball here. Well, not this one, but any of them. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, that one's a little bit easier. So if you're able to...
I'm here with family.
Aw, that's good to hear. Again, this is me showing them how to activate it if they do want to physically let me know they're here. Okay, there you go. Finally. Thank you. Thank you. Encouragement. Aw,
Encouragement.
I just had to give them some encouragement to let them know how to activate the ball. Whew. Is this Eva or was this Rose? If this was Rose, can you do it again? Did I find you right? Did I find Rose Guff, or is it Goff? Williams, who was 85 when she passed, who's in the same cemetery as Eva? Is that you that just tapped the ball? If you can do that one more time, that confirms that that was you that tapped it. Just so people see what came out of the box. Okay, since nobody... Next, Eva. Eva, was that you finally getting the chance to do it for me? Can I make sure that it wasn't just, a coincidence that the ball just happened to go off twice? Can you maybe do it one more time? If this was Eva, can you please tap the cat ball?
My ashes are here.
Well, which makes sense, because she was, again, cremated. This one, right here. See. Woo-wee. So, again, ooh, that's her. So you're saying that this is Rose. Rose was the one that tapped the cat ball? This one right here, you tapped it for me? Could you possibly do it one more time? If you can't do that one again, you can always do the other ones. Probably not that one. I don't know why. Maybe that one? You can even knock this ball off. Just push it off. That'd be cool. I like the woods. Huh.
I like the woods.
Oh, I just realized something. My bad. Hold on. So again, we've been in session for a bit of time, unfortunately, But again, sometimes it takes some, as they called it, encouragement, or just, letting them know how to do it. But let's just try it again, just to make sure it wasn't just coincidence. I mean, hopefully you can activate that ball again. I'm going to tap this one. If you could tap
Brandon.
Brandon. Nobody's tied to this one with Brandon. Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Okay. Hold on, Brandon. Oh, good Lord. I just left the lady page to open this. No. I was just trying to see if there was anybody tied to her family. Unless her son's name is that. No. Nope. And going back to Ghost 2. Sorry. So again, can anybody who was the one that did it, right there, it said, right before it went off, it said, I'm here with family. And I'm not sure if that was referring to Eva saying that. Or if that was Rose telling me that was her saying she's with family. And then she tapped it. So it feels like they just need encouragement. So if I were to tap this, could they tap that again? Let's try it. To any of the spirits that did tap it, can you please tap it again after I tap this one? If I can get it to work. There you go. So again, I tapped that one. Can you let me know that you're here? To the spirit that did tap just a bit ago, the one in the middle-ish. Because I'm giving you more encouragement.
Marianne.
Marianne? Oh, it's actually saying Mary Ann. No, I didn't see anybody with that name. But again, maybe these are people that are trying to let me know. Okay, hold on. Back to this again. Yeah, no, that's... How do you spell... Hortes... Yeah, no. That's a name I cannot pronounce. Mary Ann, if she is in this one. It's a pretty name. Oh, yep. Dang it. There's a lot. There's about 43, possibly. Oh. No, wait. Yes. You'll have to give me your last name, Marianne, if you're from the same cemetery, to give your shout out. I went to the beginning. No.
Walk further.
Walk further? You mean like scroll further? Wait, are you trying to tell me you're in the same section? I don't know. I got Marianne. I don't know if it was like what do you call it?
The little boy likes you.
Oh. Well, thank you. Oh wait, maybe that's who tapped the cat ball. Because it did say. Where did it say? I'm here with family. So maybe they're a little boy. Could this be your son? Eva, did you have a second son that I'm not aware of? I have to go back. But yes, there are about 20 plus Mary Ann. And it kind of goes Ann, A-N-N-E, and Anna, you know, that kind of thing. Hold on, let me go back to her. Eva. You can tell me your middle name too. It starts with a C, I know that. I already know what it is, but I'm saying if you could put it on here, that'd be awesome. Eva. Or unless you prefer Ava.
Basement.
Basement? No. I don't have a basement. Do you? Did you have a basement? Oh, good lord. I can't remember her. D. That should be good enough. There she is. Bink. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So her son did pass away.
The others scare me.
So again, Eva, her son, is with her, but unfortunately he wasn't a boy. He was older. So he was born 1921, passed 1995. However, there was no find a grave and no information of where he was buried. So unfortunately, I don't know if that little boy is just coincidence or if there's a spirit that's a little boy. If there is, again, I have toys up here if you're little and a kid. If you like cats, tap either of these balls, especially this one. It's very difficult. Let me fix this, by the way. Okay, I did that. I did it. Can you do the other one? I did the white kitty. Can you do the tuxedo kitty one? The one right next to it? To the little boy?
I've seen you before.
You've seen me before? Yeah. Again, I visited. I did visit the cemetery that you're buried at, Eva, in 03. That's how I took the photo. So I'm glad you remember me all these years. And hey, little kid, if you're here, little boy.
I'll prove I'm here.
Okay. Again, to anybody, I'm too far away to activate the capo. And when you see me activating it, I'll let you know it's me. So when I did tap it earlier, the one here, they tapped it again. That's when they said encouragement. So either A, she's trying to let me know, like maybe she's trying to show herself through the bell. Can you at least let me know if you're enjoying my company and having a chat with you? Because again, it's been 22 years since I last saw your headstone. So I do apologize. I have never forgotten you. I just been busy with things that I didn't even think, that I took a picture of it. So maybe it's a good thing that I was looking for that flashlight, huh? Which is over there, corroded. So corroded, I couldn't even twist the cap off. The red one is so corroded, I couldn't get the battery out. So, yeah, we're going to have to order one if I do plan. Earl again. Earl? I remember you, Earl. Hey, Earl. Wait a minute. Is Earl the little boy? Okay. So, I don't know. I might have this up. The one from a previous part, which is in the beginning. Earl. He did pop up. Earl, are you a little boy? Because you just said right here, I've seen you before. I'll prove I'm here. Then you said your name. And then there's nobody, at least that I know of, named Earl tied to her family. But that doesn't mean she's not have a person that might be named Earl. So I apologize if I'm going up and down on this screen with the filming, but I'm doing one-handed, trying to look up people. Holy magolies. That's right, I forgot how many there are. Shoot. Can you tell me how old you are, Earl? If you're a little boy, can you at least tell me, like, if you're under 10, a little bit more, like just before a teenager, 5? Because I got like almost 80-ish with that name. He's like, no, you're going to have to look through it. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that.
Love.
Love? Huh. Hold up. I mean, do you love... Oh, that's probably what they're trying to say. They love what I'm doing. But could it be also maybe a last name? No. I was like, just to think. Okay, no. Again, it would be awesome if Find a Grave can allow me to do a lovely search with age range. That'd be helpful. Hint, hint, Find a Grave. I already mentioned it. So I do, again, have that Earl Butler? No, oh, it wasn't Earl Bush. Yes, Earl Bush, who was the doctor. Hey, wait a minute. I got Dorothy. I was just thinking maybe it had something to do with C-fans, but there's Dorothy that's tied to that Dr. Earl Bush that I thought was him. Yeah. And funny enough, that's the same, actually, sorry, here. Same middle or nickname as C-fans. But yeah, I don't see...
Movement.
Movement? Yeah, I'm unfortunately moving the camera too much. I'm so sorry. Unless you're referring to the movement of love. There's too many Earls, though. So, unless there's a picture of a little boy, that'd be awesome. Sad, but awesome. Because it'd be like, oh, there he is. Yeah, this will definitely take a long time. The only way if I get a yeah, there's too many. So Earl, if you really want to let me know you're here, you're gonna have to maybe say your middle name. I mean your last name.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you're leaving? Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. And again, if you want to let me know you're gone. Maybe just tap the cat ball on your way out. No. Yeah, there was just too many to look for, unfortunately. I did want to try, but if there wasn't such a long list of Earls, I'd totally do it. Okay. It's getting a little hot in here. Woo! Ooh. So I want to make sure that it wasn't coincidence. Can we just see if I have to debunk myself? I hate to do it, but if it was really them or not. So I'm going to tap...
Mystical.
Mystical? I'm going to tap this cat ball and just see if it goes off again. So there's me tapping it. Let's see if it goes back on. Again, be nice if the spirits tap another ball, not the same ball.
A demon here.
See? See? It didn't go off again. Okay, so it must have been them. A demon's here? A mystical demon? Wait, hold on. It looks like this. It sounds like... So Earl, he was here. He knew he had to leave because he's like, something's creeping in here. And he got out of Dodge, and now there's a demon? Otherwise, it's Spirit Talker just pushing that out. So I do apologize. I'm shaking this because it's starting to get really warm in here. Really warm. So much I'm tempted to turn off the light. Well, I appreciate to whoever...
Come outside.
They're telling me to go outside because I think they know that it's a lot cooler out there than it is in this room. I agree, it probably is, but I can't take this session outside. I mean, all I have to do is maybe just turn off one source of light. Alexa, turn off Nini's lamp. There. I turn off one. In the name of death.
In the name of death.
Oh, well, we might be talking to somebody. Hey, demon! If you're here, can you ring the bell? You're that strong, because demons are strong. Can you ring that bell? This one right here. Can you ding it on top? Tap the top thingy and then make it go ding. If you really are a demon, prove it to me. Prove it to the world by pushing and making that go ding. Again, if you are a demon, I'm getting a little closer, so that way we can see it. My sweaty body.
Friend.
Oh. Now they decided to be a friend? That's good. Hey, friend? Friendly demon? You know what you can do to let me know you're here? I mean, besides tapping a cat ball, which is awesome, but even more cooler is if you tap this bell.
Regret.
You regret something? What do you regret? Hold up. What's on top of my ceiling? Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's this little birdie thing that I had way back in the day.
Ralph.
Ralph. Hold up. Peace hard, Ralph. Yeah, I like names. Names are good. Well, you make it really impossible, dude. Really impossible. If Ralph has regret, I just searched up, there's like supposedly, I mean, there's a lot. Let's just say that. I mean, it says 128, but, you know, at some point it'll probably be like, you know, something close to Ralph. But, yeah, no, there's a lot. Ooh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Nope. Too many. Well, Ralph, if you have any regret, you can say a message to that person and apologize if you regret something. So again, I'm just going to show that lovely demon. If he is here, we don't discriminate, but we just want them to be able to be known And if he is powerful,
Challenge.
challenge. Yes, it's a challenge to touch this. Really, really, like, even if you do this, like if you move it, that counts too. But this is how we know you're here. By you dinging it. If you can prove that the dead bell is worthless and people should just get a call bell from some store like Office Depot, Office Max for a little bit of money, it'll probably be better than paying 100 and like what, 80 or something? I don't know. That's a lot of money. When we could still get the same type of evidence that you're here. Again, it would be lovely if you can prove us. I'm not sure if this demon is named Ralph, but if you can prove that you're here just by pushing that bell, that'd be awesome. I mean, I can't get any closer, otherwise you're gonna get blurry. Here, let me do this. Let me focus. Alright. We're all watching. Can you prove to the world that the demons are allowed to use their energy to tap a bell? Here, let me get my hand really focused here. Nope, that didn't work. I'm still chibbly. You'll know.
Cabin.
Cabin? Well, did you mention they like the woods? Cabin in the woods? Alright, you're going to have to forcefully hit that and let me hear that ding. I'm going to have to back off a little bit. Or you can, of course...
Shush.
Shush. Okay. My bad.
Turn it on.
It is on.
I can't see you.
I'm right here.
Edgar.
Edgar. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Alexa, turn on Nini's lamp. Yeah, maybe it might help. Sorry. I have to do it. I have to undo this autofocus if I do that. Okay. Ugh. I don't know. Wiggy Man? My pal? Think any spirit's gonna be able to tap this?
I protect this place.
Oh. Is that Edgar? Wait. Hold up, sorry. Refresh all this. Because apparently we have an Edgar in the family.
Impressive.
Yes, impressive that I realized that. Where are you? There he is. Hi, Uncle. Uncle Ed. You're still at this place. I mean, you're at the same place, so... can you let me know you're here? And obviously I know you're not the demon. But again, I totally spaced out, not thinking, I was like, why does that name sound familiar? Because I'm normally, I'm used to calling him Uncle Ed, but his real name is Edgar. And then for him to say, I protect this place, he probably does. Because again, he is buried there. And he's cremated, so he's in the mausoleum. He's impressive with my detective skills there. I don't know if you can hit the bell, but can you at least tap a cat ball to let me know you're here, Uncle Ed? Your son and your daughter may see this.
It's unpleasant here.
Oh. I'm not sure if that means here is in my bedroom or here is in the cemetery. If it's here, it is a little toasty. But if you're referring to the cemetery, the one you're saying you're protecting, maybe it's because there might be some darkness in the cemetery, roaming in there. So again, hi Uncle Ed, just saying hi. And of course there are many, how many? Please hold it, find out how many. There's 35 Edgars there too. So again, the one I'm connected to is my uncle. He also is buried there, or located there. Back to Ghost Tube. And then just to see, I am at 73% on this device, so I should be okay. Michael.
Michael.
Michael. Ah, yes, I also have a cousin Michael, but he's living. So maybe that's like Cousin Doug saying his name. Possibly. Otherwise, you're going to make me search again. Of course there's going to be a bunch of Michaels. We all know that. Yeah. We knew that. Nope, not going to go. Nope. So again, if this is also, so if my family is here, if we have my Uncle Ed and Cousin Doug, they're here joining me, can you let me know? It'd be most helpful to have you tap a cat ball. I mean, again, it is hard to do it, but we can do it. That too. But mostly this. Alright. I'm gonna have to step up the game here. But yeah, I'm sure a good chunk of my family, Grandma D, Grandpa S. Burial. Yep. I was on the right track. So again, Grandpa S, Grandma D, Uncle Ed, if you're here, can you let me know? I mean, can you at least also let me know if you've seen her around in that cemetery? I mean, obviously she's passed, she was gone before you guys were placed. But I'm just wondering if your spirit can see her spirit. You're roughly around the same area, so that's why I'm asking. So if you can confirm that you've met Eva, Grandpa S, Grandma D, if you can confirm, all I have to do is touch a cat ball or say something here to let me know. Or maybe even, since Uncle Ed did say he protects the place, describe. I could describe the headstone, but unfortunately I can't describe her. There's no photo of her. There's just a photo of her husband. So we have Eva C. Zander, 1893 to 1968, past aged 74. And if I can, hold on, please hold. Boot.
I'm guilty.
You're guilty. I don't know what that means. Oh, good Lord. So her husband, there is a photo of her husband that I did find. Oh, someone claimed the thingy. Awesome. Hopefully we'll get a hey Eva, someone just claimed my photo request for your husband's headstone. What do you think of that? Can you light the bulb if you're happy and excited that you'll be with a photo of his grave too? Like maybe he was next to you and I just didn't get it because again, hold on, when did he pass?
Horse.
Oh no, he passed 1959. Horse? Well, I mean, maybe Bobby's here? That's cool that someone claimed it. Nice. So here, I'm going to show a photo of this lovely guy. This is her husband, William, if I could get a nice clear shot. So again, that is William, her husband, who was in the war. If I can tell you exactly which war, hold on. Maybe? Why can't, okay, hold on. Well, I know he definitely served. I'm not sure. Did he have multiple sclerosis by chance? Because it said foundations to that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, that stinks. It doesn't tell us. But I know he definitely served in the war. But yay.
Witness.
Witness? Hold on. Please hold on. Gonna put back goes to if I can. Okay. So I do apologize. This is very long.
Cherish.
Cherish? Oh, wait. I showed a picture around the time he said horse. Does that mean William was on a horse? Like in the war?
Low.
Again, I'll probably have to do a bit more research. I don't know, why is it not focusing? Oh, there. So eventually I might want to end this session here soon. Do you want to do anything like a big hurrah, Eva? Maybe William?
I know I am dead.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you do know. Well, before someone didn't. So I don't know if that's officially saying that Eva officially knows, or if that's referring to her husband. And by the way, if you are into me saying a prayer, I can. I usually do that for spirits off camera. So after this session, I can do a prayer. That should help. Seems like you guys were in the Lutheran church.
Resentment.
So if any of you two are still here with wanting me to say a prayer to Eva or William, oh, also Helga.
She told me.
She told you? Well, so apparently 1959 is when he passed, and she passed 1968. What did she tell you? Or maybe she's the one that told him that you had passed, maybe. I don't know. So unfortunately, we didn't get her sister's name, but it was it again? Helga? I was hoping to get Helga, but I didn't. So yeah, her sister's Helga, and she was only 21 or 22 years old. But unfortunately, there is no indication as to when or how she passed, just very young. And since I'm trying to end this, I didn't see any of the names, but her parents are James and Cecilia. So maybe it's beautiful. I bet you.
Beautiful.
I was like, I bet you she was beautiful. Your sister. And you. Again, I didn't get those names, her parents. And if they did get spewed out during Necrophonic or Sono, you guys, well, I'll either rewatch it and time frame it, or maybe you guys will be like, hey, I heard this. Yeah, it's a little jumbly, sorry. It's a lot going on. So yes, we didn't get the bell to go, but that's okay. It's the first time. And it's very hard to do it. But the fact that it said some stuff regarding it kind of makes me like poltergeist and then tap. And being like a demon, and I was like, But it didn't obviously go off. But they do know how to do it. If you want to, I might actually start doing that. If a spirit's during a really true 101 session interferes, you're gonna have to summon me by dinging the bell. So if you happen to be like, you want to unfortunately tell this person, hey, now I deserve a good session too, and here's my name, ding 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 ding, then maybe I'll stop and pay attention to you. But right now it's Eva's turn. I mean, yes, I did get a lot of names and then looked them up, but I'm to tell your story, your side of your story. And then just so people or souls know, when they use the other bell, it's called a dead bell. What they try to do is
Smell.
Smell? Yes, it's starting to smell because my dad's making dinner. I can hear the vent fan on his stove on, so he's definitely cooking something. Unsure what. But again, with the dead bell, which is a more expensive looking mechanism that's similar to this, but basically they let the spirits know that 1 ding means yes and 2 dings mean no. So I don't know, in the future, if any spirits are listening, that's a good way to say. It's either here by tapping it, just saying, Deek, I'm here. Or if I have a yes or no question, again, 1 is yes, 2 is no. So did I miss? Oh, and her son is Robert. So I didn't get any of those names. I unfortunately did not. Which is sad, because I was hoping for it. But I felt like I definitely heard her name during those 2 apps, the Necrophonic, and I believe the Sona one. So that was good. And then I might have to listen back into those and see if I can
We're
really...
enjoying this.
I'm glad you're enjoying this.